Yes, Mataji, we are waiting to hear you.
Oh, okay. Hare Krishna. So Chaurashtakam is a prayer by Shripad Bilva Mangala Thakur, in which he is asking the biggest thief. So he calls Krishna as Chauragra Ganya, one who is the captain amongst all the thieves. So this is the prayer straight from his heart. So let us hear. Vraje prasidham navanita गोपाङ्गनानां च दुःखूलचोरम् अनेकजन्मार्जितपापचोरम् चोराग्रगण्यं पुरुषं नमामि चोराग्रगण्यं पुरुषं नमामि चोराग्रगण्यं पुरुषं नमामि श्रीराधिकाय हृदयस्य चोरम् नवाम्बुदश्यामलकान्तिचोरम् पदाश्रितानां च समास्तचोरम् चोराग्रगण्यं पुरुषं नमामि चोराग्रगण्यं पुरुषं नमामि चोराग्रगण्यं पुरुषं नमामि अकिञ्चिनकृत्य प्रदाश्रितं यः करोति भिक्षुं पथिगेहहीनं केनाप्यहो भीषणचौर्यलिङ्ग दृष्टश्रुतो वा न जगत्त्रयेऽपि चोराग्रगण्यं पुरुषं नमामि चोराग्रगण्यं पुरुषं नमामि यदीयनामापि हरत्यशेषम् गिरिप्रसारानपि पापराशिन् आश्चर्यरूपाणोचोरेङ्ग दृष्टश्रुतो वा न मया कदापि चोराग्रगण्यं पुरुषं नमामि चोराग्रगण्यं पुरुषं नमामि धनं च मानं च ततीर्यापि प्राणाश्च हित्वा मम सर्वमेव पलायसे पुत्रधृतोऽज्ञचोर त्वं भक्तिदाम्नासि मया निरुद्धः चोराग्रगण्यं पुरुषं नमामि चोराग्रगण्यं पुरुषं नमामि छिनत्ति घोरं यमपाशबन्धं विनाशितभीमं भवपाशबन्धं छिनस्ति सर्वस्य समस्तबन्धं नैवात्मनो भक्तहितं सुबन्धं चोराग्रगण्यं पुरुषं नमामि चोराग्रगण्यं पुरुषं नमामि मनमानसे कामकराशिघोरे कारागृहे दुःखमये निबद्धः लभस्व हे चौर्यहरे चिराय स्वचौर्यदोषोचितमेव दण्डम् चोराग्रगण्यं पुरुषं नमामि चोराग्रगण्यं पुरुषं नमामि कारागृहे सदहृदयमदीये मद्भक्तिपाशदृढबन्धननिश्चलासन् त्वां कृष्ण हे प्रलयकोटिष्ठान्तरे अपि सर्वस्वचोरहृदयानाहि मोचयामि चोराग्रगण्यं पुरुषं नमामि चोराग्रगण्यं पुरुषं नमामि चोराग्रगण्यं पुरुषं नमामि चोराग्रगण्यं पुरुषं नमामि इति श्रीबिल्वमङ्गलठाकुर विरचितं चौराष्टकं सम्पूर्णम् हरे कृष्ण माताजी। Matarji, am I audible?
Mataji, you are audible. Till Narayani Mataji joins, can you sing a small song?
Yes, Mataji. I'll sing Vrindavana Ramya Sthani. Vrindavana Ramya Sthani Divya Chintamani Dhama Ratana Mantira Mano Hara Vrindavana Ramya Divya Chintamani Dhama Ratana Mandira Manohara Abrata Kalindi Raja Rakili Gori Tahi Shobhe Kanaka Kamala Tara Madhye Himati अष्टदले वेष्टिते अष्टदले प्रधान नायिका तारमध्ये रत्नासने गोशियाचे दुई जाने श्याम संगे सुंदरी राधिका रूपलावण्य राशि अमीयापरिचे घासि हास्य परिहास्य संभाषति नरोत्तमदास कोई नित्यलीला सुखमोय सदाई फूरिया मोद माने वृंदावन रम्य दिव्य चिंतामणि धाम रतन मंदिर मनोहर हरे कृष्ण.
Very nice. Some touches are very beautiful in this. Vrindavana Ramya sang very nicely. Okay, where are we? Raksha Mataji.
Yes, Mataji. 8th chapter, 28 verse onwards. Mataji. Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam.
28. So Nityananda Prabhu was enacting the mood of a child. Bal Leela. एकदिन आई किछु देखिला स्वप्ने निप्रेते कहिला पुत्र विश्वंभर स्थाने निशी अवशेषे मुनि देखिलु स्वप्न तुम्ही यार नित्यानंद ये दुई जन वत्सर पांचेर दुई छाव याल हया मारामारी करी दोहे वेदाओ धाया दुई जने सांधाईला गोशानी रघरे रामकृष्ण लाए दोहे हैला बाहिरे तार हाते कृष्ण तुम्ही गाये बलराम चारी जने मारा मारी मोर विद्यामान रामकृष्ण ठाकुर बोलये क्रोध हया के तोरा धांघाती दुई बाहिर ओभिया. Now one day Mother Sachi had a dream. एको दिन किच्छु देखिला स्वप्ने. So Mother Sachi had a dream which she narrated to her son Vishwambhar in a solitary place. Oh, in the morning I had a dream. I saw you and Nityanand, and both of you appeared like a 5 years boy. Vatsara Panchera Dui Chhaoyala Haya. Both of you appeared like 5 years boy. And what you are doing? Mara Mari Kore. Both of you are quarreling and chasing each other without haya. Dui Jane Sandhaila Goshani Ghare. And in this way, you both entered the deity room. And then when you came out like Krishna and Balram, and came out holding Krishna and Balram in your hands. Holding Krishna and Balram in the hands. He had Krishna in his hands and you had Balram. Then I clearly saw the 4 of you together quarreling. Rama Krishna lai dohe haila bahire, tara hate Krishna, tumi lai Balaram. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, she is saying, you were holding Balaram and he was holding Krishna. Chari jane mara mari mora vidya mane. And all four of you sat together and started quarreling together, started quarreling. Ramakrishna Thakura bole Krudahaya. The deities of Krishna and Balaram angrily said, who are you imposters? Get out of here. Now just see, what a dream. Krishna and Balaram, they both are shouting at Nityananda and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So besides the Narayan Shaligram Shila, there were also deities of Krishna and Balaram in Sachi's house in Sridham, Mayapur. While describing whatever she saw in her dream to Mahaprabhu, Sachi Devi said, as 5 years boy, you, Vishwambhar, and Nityanand entered our deity room, brought out the deities of Krishna and Balaram, and began to quarrel with each other. I saw a loving quarrel of verbal and physical exchanges between you and Balaram, and between Nityanand and Krishna. The deities of Balaram and Krishna were saying, both of your impostors, you have forcibly entered into our house and then taken and eaten our food. In this way, they displayed their anger. Sandhaila means entered. Ganghati means cunning, cheater, imposter, thief. Ye badi, ye ghar, sab amado hakar, ye sandesh, dadi duktha, yata upahar. This house, these rooms, this sandesh, this yogurt, and this milk all belongs to us. त्यानंद बोले ये से काला गेला वये ये काले खाइला दधी नवनी लुठिया. Then Nityanand said, those days when you stole yogurt and butter to eat are gone. Guchila goyala haila vipra adhikara apana chiniya chada saba upar. So your days of coward boys are over. Now the Brahmanas have taken charge. They recognize us and allow us to enjoy all the offerings. So in Brajalila, you were coward boys, Ram and Balram and Krishna. You alone ate all the milk yogurts, milk products like yogurt and curd. Now these days or those days are over and you have appeared as young Brahmana boys. Therefore, try to understand your present situation and give up the desire to enjoy these offerings. Prite yadi na chadiba, khaiba marana, lutiya khaila, lutiya khaileva, rakhi be konajana. If you do not affectionately allow us to eat, then you will be beaten. Moreover, if we forcibly eat, who can stop us? So if you fight with us, then what we'll do? We will beat you. Nityananda Prabhu is telling. And then if you forcibly eat, then what we'll do? And if we forcibly eat, we'll see that how you can stop us. Ramakrishna bole, aji mora doshanai, bandhiya edimu, dui dhanga ye thani. Then Ram and Krishna said, it will not be our fault if we bind you impostors here today. So Balaram and Krishna are fighting with Nityananda Prabhu and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So he says, okay, we are going to bind you now. The word edimu means will keep. Nityananda informed Ram and Krishna about their present situation. They replied, we will bind and keep both of you here. And then we will leave this place. When we do so, no one can find a fault with us. Although Balram and Krishna were present there in the form of deities, when the position of Gaura and Nityananda were established, they, Balram and Krishna, wanted to install them, Gaura and Nityananda, in the position of Krishna and Balram and leave that place. So all this Leela is happening because Krishna and Balram want to show that they have appeared as Nityananda and Chaitanya. Dohai Krishnera yadi aji karovana Nityananda prati tarja garja kare Rama. Then Balram threatened Nityananda, in the name of Krishna, you better not misbehave today. Nityananda bole, Tora Krishnera ki dhara Gora Chandra Vishwambhara Amara Ishvara. Nityananda Prabhu said, I am not afraid of your Krishna, for my Lord is Gaurachandra Vishwambhara. Yehi mata kalah kare, chari jana kada kadi kari sabha kare bhojana. In this way, the four of you quarreled and forcibly ate each other. Kaharo hatera keha kadi lai khaya. Kaharo mukhera keha mukha diya khayam. Someone grabbed another's food and ate. Someone ate the food from another's mouth with his own mouth. Then Janani Baliya Nityananda Dhake More Anna Deha Mata More Kshudha Bada Kare. Then Nityananda called me and said, Oh mother, please give me some rice, I am hungry. Iteka Balite Muni Chaitanya Pailu Kichuna Bhujilo Muni Tomare Kahilu. When Nityananda said this to me, I woke up, but I could not understand anything. So I'm relating this to you. So all these things are happening in the dream, and she's not able to understand. Mother Sachi is not able to understand. Hase Prabhu Vishwambhara Shuniya Swapana Janinira Prati Bole Madhura Vachana. After hearing the topics of her dream, Vishwambhar laughed and spoke to his mother in sweet words. Badai suswapna tumi dekhi ache mata ara karo thani pache kaha ye katha. O mother, you have certainly seen a most auspicious dream, but do not disclose this to everyone. That means what? This dream is true. Amara gharera murti paratek bada. Mora chitta tumara sapnete haila dada. The deities of our house are full of life, and your dream has firmly established this fact in my heart. After hearing the statements of Shri Sachidevi, Mahaprabhu said, the deities of Ram and Krishna in our house are directly the Supreme Lord. Now, by hearing about your dream, my heart has become fixed in this conviction. So, this is true. The deities of our house are full of life. So, the deities are very powerful if they are worshipped with great faith. Deities have life. Don't neglect the deities' services. But if they are worshipped properly, then they communicate also. Like you speak, they will also speak to you. But that much love you should have for the deities. And here, Sachimata worshipped Balaram and Krishna so much that here Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying that Ram and Krishna deities in our house are actually powerful. Muni dekho bare bare naivadye rasaje adha adhi natha ke nakaho kare laje. I often see that half of the food that I offer vanish. Feeling shy, I don't tell anyone about this. Tomara vadhure mora sandeha de achila aji se amara mane sandeha guchila. I had some doubt about your daughter-in-law, but today the doubt has been removed. When Shri Gaurasundar offered food cooked by Vishnu Priya Devi, he often observed that half of the offering was eaten by the deities. Therefore, Mahaprabhu said, I had a doubt in my mind that your daughter-in-law Vishnu Priya ate it. But now, after hearing about your dream, I am firmly convinced that most of the offered foods were eaten by the deities themselves, and the rest was left for us. Within another room inside the house, Vishnu Priya, the mother of the universe, smiled on hearing these words of Shriman Mahaprabhu. Hase Lakshmi Jaganmata Swamira Vachane Antarita Kiya Sava Sapna Katha Sune. Vishnu Priya, the mother of the universe, smiled On hearing the words of her husband, she had heard the entire narration of the dream from within another room. Vishwambara bole, Mata shunah vachana, Nityanande ani jhata karah bhojana. Oh mother, please hear my words. Let us immediately call Nityananda here to feed him. Putrena vachane, Shachi has harisha haila, Bhikshara samagri yata karite lagila. Mother Sachi was pleased to hear these words of her son and began gathering the ingredients for lunch. Nityananda sthane gela Prabhu Vishwambhara, Nimantrana giya tane karila satvara, Amara badite aji gushanira bhiksha, Sanchalata na kariba kari karaila shiksha. कर्णधरी नित्यानंद विष्णु विष्णु बोले, चंचलता करे यत पागलक सकले. ये बुझिये मोरे तुम्ही वासह चंचल, अपनार मत तुम्ही देखय सकल. एत बोले दुई जने हसीते हसीते, कृष्ण कथा कहे कही 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 आईला बढ़ीते. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu immediately went to the place where Nityananda Prabhu stayed and invited him for lunch. Oh Goshani, Nimantrana Giya, today you take lunch at our house. But I tell you forehand, do not create any mischief. Chanchalata na kariva. Nityananda held his ears and said, Vishnu, Vishnu, only mad men create mischief. Chanchalata kare yata pagala sakale. I think you consider me a mischief monger because you think everyone is like yourself. Speaking in this way, they both began to laugh. They then proceeded to the Lord's house by discussing topics of Krishna on the way. After hearing the narration of the dream, Mahaprabhu invited Nityananda to take lunch at his house. He forbade him from displaying any kind of mischief. Nityananda Prabhu replied, Vishnu, Vishnu, only madmen create mischief. You treat everyone like yourself. You yourself are chanchal, that means restless, intoxicated with the mellows of Krishna consciousness. Therefore, you think that everyone in the world is like that. That is why you also consider me restless. As they spoke in this way, they walked towards the house of Jagannath Mishra. Hasiya vasila ekathani duijana kadadhara adiyara paramapta gana. They both smiled as they sat down together, accompanied by their intimate associate like Gadadhar. Gadadhar Adi Ara Paramapta Gana. So their intimate associates also sat along with Chaitanya, like Gadadhar, others sat along with them. Ishana Dilena Jala Duite Charana Nityananda Sange Gira Karite Bhojana. Ishan gave them water to wash their feet. Then the Lord and Nityananda went to eat lunch. Vasilena Dvi Prabhu Karite Bhojana Kaushalyara Ghare Yena Shri Rama Lakshmana. The mood in which the two lords sat eating together resembled that of Ram and Lakshman at the house of Kaushalya. Yehi mata Dvi Prabhu Kare Bhojana Sehi Bhave Sehi Prema Sehi Dvi Jana. In this way, the two lords ate their lunch in the same mood, with the same affection, as the same. As Mother Sachi happily served them, she set out 3 plates by mistake, and they both began to laugh. When they returned to serve them more, When she returned to serve them more, she directly saw them as 5-year-old boy. When Shri Gaur and Nityananda sat down to eat, the respected Mother Sachi began to serve prasad. While serving them prasad, she mistakenly prepared 3 plates. As a result, Gaur and Nityananda began to laugh. After setting out 3 plates, Mother Sachi returned to serve more and saw Gaur and Nityananda were eating, yet she directly saw them as 5 years boy. Another 2 verses also will do. It's related. Krishna Shukla Varna Dekhe Dui Manohara Dui Jana Chatur Bhuja Dui Digambara. She saw 2 enchanting boys, one in white complexion, one in blackish. Both had 4 arms, both were naked. Shankha Chakra Gada Padma Shri Hala Mushala Shri Vatsa Kaustubha Dekhe Makara Kundara. She saw they had the conch, disc, club, lotus, and plow, mushala, mark of Srivatsa, Kaustuba gem, and their ears were decorated with shark-shaped earrings, Makara Kundala. So in this way, Lord exhibited the wonderful pastime which Sachimata saw in the dream, and on the pretext of calling Nityananda Prabhu, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu showed the what dream you saw is perfectly right. And Lord accepted the wonderful prasad cooked. You can see it is actually a bhoga. How can it be a prasad? It's actually a bhoga which has been offered to Chaitanya and Nityananda Prabhu. So any questions you can ask. In this topic, if you have questions, you can ask. Yes. For whom was the 3rd plate made? Anybody can answer? Why the 3rd plate was made? By mistake, she made 3 plates. Why that mistake happened? Research out why that mistake happened. And then she's seeing both of them are just 5 years boy. So what was the 3rd plate and why the 3rd plate was made? On Monday, come on. Yes, Pachiputra Prabhu. Yes.
Is it, Hare Krishna Mataji. Is it for Srimati Radharani?
Can have this conclusion. Another is Krishna and Balaram are one person. So she invited her deities also. And then she sees the deities sitting there, Krishna and Balaram. Instead of making 2 plates, she made 1 plate because you offer 1 plate. Na? When you have Krishna Balaram deities, how you offer? 2 plates or 1 plate? What do you offer? Sachiputra Prabhu, what do you offer when you have deities, Krishna and Balaram?
I'm offering only 1 plate for Jagannath, Baldev and Subhadra ji together.
Radha Krishna also 1 plate. Krishna Balaram 1 plate.
Yeah.
So that 1 plate refers to she without mistakenly or without any intention, she made another 3 plates. 3 plates were made. That means Krishna Balaram also came. And they showed that Gaur Sundar and Nityananda Prabhu, they are me only. Both of us are there. We have incarnated now as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu. Okay. Any doubt? So requesting devotees to take part in Tulsi Archana. It's going on very nicely every day. So it is a bhagya to sit and perform Vishnu Sahasranam with Tulsi Archana. It's Ashadha month. Now which month is going on? Shravan month. Shravan month and that too Adhik Mas. Does not come in Ashadha, now it is Shravan month. It's very auspicious. Requesting all devotees to physically be present and perform Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam.